And now here we are talking about Star Trek Picard Season 2.
Well, it only seems like it. This is actually City on the Edge of Forever, apparently.
Oh. Well, they'll find out their tone eventually through the episode, I'm sure.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a time travel episode. This is also our second version of a parallel Kirk.
Ooh.
Which is kind of interesting. They bring Kirk into the show twice already, yet we haven't met the real Kirk yet.
Yeah.
I mean, except Sam.
Yeah, they've been hiding him from us.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into this here. I'm going to start off with Security Officer's Log. Security Officer's Log, stardate 158.1.2. Nobody told me when I took this assignment just how many friends it would make for me. It is a well-known fact that people love it when you bring them bad news. And quite frankly, who doesn't find having their belongings searched endearing? So, Leanne is kind of our viewpoint character at the start of this episode. She's having a little bit of an issue with her chief security job. There's been some thefts. Spock apparently plays his Spock rock a little too loud. And our dear friend Pelia appears to be a little bit of a thief.
Well, maybe just a little bit of a hoarder.
A hoarder of stolen goods.
I don't know. I found her case to be pretty convincing in that episode.
I did like that line. Just in case this whole socialist utopia thing turned out to be a fad. I thought that was great. That was really funny. So we might as well address the fact that we're doing this for a third time.
Yeah, this is our third time on launch. I'm not going to lie. I'm reaching a little bit as I didn't manage to get our regular rewatch in. For context, I always try and rewatch our episodes.
Yeah.
Just immediately the day before or the morning of, so that way I got a fresh view, fresh perspective on that. Scheduling for that went completely out the window this week.
Well, I started to edit the episode that we had actually managed to get recorded.
Yeah.
And this was before you and I started recording in person. For some reason, our remote recordings, just like after the first one, just fell apart.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but the timing, it seems like there was a 10-second gap between me speaking and you hearing. And
yeah.
So I started to edit the other night. I know Will has been bothering me every day. Hey, I need the clips so I can get them up on YouTube. Sorry. I started to edit and they sounded really bad. So tonight we're going to do kind of a quicker version of a recap, which is a shame because this is a really good episode.
Oh, yeah.
But we've talked about it so much already. I'm just kind of out of material.
Yeah. We unfortunately burned up all of our best bits on a failed recording.
Yeah.
But that's quite all right because, frankly, it's just a really good episode to me. I can rib about Picard Season 2 and the similarities between the plot beats for quite a good while.
Yeah.
Honestly, longer than anybody would want to listen to it, I'm sure. But no, it's just a very solid episode, very solid time travel episode.
Yep.
And no, we'll get more into the City on the Edge of Forever links as we get on.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
So after Lon deals with the couple of things with Spock and Pelia and the random crew members, we cut to a fight scene with her and M'Benga. Again, M'Benga is the actor whose name is escaping me right now.
Yeah.
He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu. He plays Jamis in the new version of Dune, which means they hired him at least for part of his fighting ability because that's a big knife fight.
Oh, yeah.
Part of the story. And he's fighting with La'an. She's distracted. She's bothered. And Dr. M'Benga thinks probably lonely. So that kind of takes over part of the story. He starts using stuff a little more Aikido-ish where he's turning her own momentum and movement and anger against her.
Yeah.
He's telling her basically just like, hey, we should probably deal with this. And then she's like, you know what? I'm out of here. And she's headed down to the decks. A strange light catches her eye. And there's a dude in a gray suit hanging out, and obviously that doesn't belong on the Enterprise. She runs up, realizes the guy's been shot, but not by a phaser. He's been actually hit by a bullet and he's bleeding. And the gray-suited man says there's been an attack in the past and urges Lion to stop it.